Hey, what is up guys? Today's the unboxing of the Blackberry Q5 smartphone. This device is basically the little brother or the little sister of the Blackberry Q10, so it's half the Q10, so maybe it's half the phone, I don't know. So on the outside of the box you can see we have that Blackberry logo. On the top we have that three-tone black, red, and white, which actually looks really nice on this box. And I won't show too much of the pin, and this is the Blackberry stuff on the side. And into the back here, what we do have here is all of the instructions. So just get into the unboxing. So let's get the tape off from the bottom. And let's open this sucker up. So what we are greeted here is a Blackberry Q5 smartphone. It's the black version. So I'm gonna pull that out of the box, put that off to the side. Remember, this has a non-removable battery door, and I'll go more into this stuff in a few seconds. So let's open the box and see what else is inside of here. So as before, let's just empty everything out and go with the flow. So right here, what we do have here, it's a SQR or 100, and this is basically some literature about the device for new users who don't know much about the phone. The literature is actually pretty helpful if you're new to all of this stuff. It's in English, French, and Spanish, and we have the quick start guide, or basically everything that you need to know that's gonna bring you up to speed about the Blackberry Q5 smartphone. So let's open this up and have a look. So you can see right here, they show you about all the gestures, the active frames, how to wake the device up, some more menu options, how to check notifications and change settings. Also, to the back of the device they have basically cheat sheet or crib sheet if you want, where they show you exactly how to install the SIM card and micro SD card. Remember, this only comes with an 8GB version. All carriers have an 8GB version of this device. So you might want to invest in an SD card depending on if you're a heavy media user. So I'm going to review this as always. So you can see right here a quick start, basically where everything is located in terms of button placement. So next up, what we have here, it's a 3.5mm headset, and this one's actually a bit cheaper than the actual Z30 Q10 and the headsets. These are just the plastic buds. There's no like rubber things that go inside your ears. If you're serious about listening to music and stuff like that, I'd definitely invest in a better pair of headphones, and this goes across the board, including Apple, Android devices. We got the micro USB cable for charging and syncing data, as well as we have here, it's the Blackberry 8550, and this is basically the wall wart. One pretty interesting thing about this one is this is actually different from the Q10. This is similar to that of the Z30 So this is the actual device here, so let's get some plastic peel off and I'll stay very quiet. Okay, so not a lot of noise. I'm gonna do the back now. Hopefully it makes a lot more noise. It was okay. So the entire body, it's a unibody design. I'm gonna be honest with you, like for plastic, it's a polycarbonate body, but for plastic it actually doesn't feel cheap at all. The keys are nice and clicky. First off, on first glance, on first feeling and first impressions, the device actually feels, it's not that bad. It's like, I was expecting it to be a lot more, you know, but yeah, the buttons are actually pretty decent. And this video is going to be recorded with the Blackberry Z30. I'm going to try something new. See how this comes out. So while the device is powering on and we're gonna set it up, let's just go through the actual dimensions of the device, what we have here. So what we have here, lengthwise, we have 120 millimeters by 66 millimeters by 10.8 millimeters thick or thin. Honestly, I'm not gonna lie to you, like for the device of this magnitude, you know, it actually feels, it's really lightweight, first off, and it actually just feels really nice. So I'd like to see how this actually, if this is a good replacement to actually use for a phone. So the weight of the device is 120 grams, which is really light, honestly. It has a full QWERTY keyboard. It has an IPS LCD display compared to the Q10, which is an LED display. The dimensions of the screen is 720 by 720, and it has a PPI of 328 PPI for those of you pixel guys out there who loves to know PPIs. And so on first impressions, what I'm going to let you guys know, it's the screen quality, like the blues and the blacks and the actual colors, it's a lot sharper, like compared to the Z30, but the colors just are a little washed out upon first inspection. So let's see how the camera is. Okay, add. So the camera does look a bit grainy, and I'll just take a sample shot, put that up inside of the unboxing. It's fast. It's not crazy slow. It's pretty decent. On board of this device, it does support LTE. It does have a micro SIM card support, and I'll show you guys everything now. So to the top of the device, what you are greeted here with, it's a mic, and then you have the 3.5mm headphone jack, input port, and then you have the power button or sleep wake button. To the right, well, yeah, to the left of the device, what we have here, it's a micro USB port for charging. To next to that, what we have here, it's a little clip, which is actually secured pretty stable to the phone, to the chassis of the phone. And what we do have here, it's a micro SD and a SIM card slot, and they actually show you on the actual flap, they actually show you SD card goes here, SIM card goes here. That's a really nice little thing that they did. And because when I was using my new HTC One, I wasn't sure which one's a SIM card and which one's the SD card, because let's face it, it wasn't too smart. Anyway, so at the bottom of it, you have here the speaker with the little speaker grill. And remember, this is made of a polycarbonate body. Everything's polycarbonate. You can't remove it at all. It's all sealed into one. And we have a little microphone here as well for noise cancellation. On the right side of the device, what we do have here is the volume up and down rocker with a pause play button, and the pause play button also functions as please set up voice control. As a voice control as well, exactly. So to the back of the device, we have a 5-megapixel shooter with an LED flash. This is going to get you pretty decent images. I'll show you, I'll upload that image of what I got just now. To the front of the device, what we have here, it's a 2-megapixel front-facing camera, high def, 720p. It's not 1080p as the back camera is, and we have a little couple sensors on the top here, proximity sensor. So now you're probably wondering what exactly is powering this device that we have here, and I want to let you guys know it's a dual-core 1.2 gigahertz processor, which is, I think, is going to be absolutely fine, especially with the LCD screen. It's going to run at a lower processor, so I wouldn't be surprised if you get like really good and epic battery life from this device, but you know, fingers crossed, we don't know that as yet. The 2 gigs of RAM on board, you're definitely not going to get stuck or, you know, any sort of lag on a device as well. You're going to get apparently 12 and a half hours of talk time on 3G. Remember, this does support 4G as well. So it's going to be pretty interesting to put this through its paces. I'm going to use this for a couple days, maybe a week or two, see if this is actually capable of replacing my Blackberry Q10 device. And if it is capable of using my Blackberry Q10, it's going to get that seal off. Definitely consider this in your next purchase. The device, like I said, right off my bat, my hand's a little sweaty because I'm a little nervous every time I speak on camera, and the device is a little slick, but honestly it feels really nice in the palm of my hand, and I'm actually quite surprised by that, guys. Maybe this might be an underrated device that a lot of people just didn't consider to like look at. So I'm just gonna give you a quick comparison of how it looks next to the Blackberry Q10, and it's almost the same height, I'd say. It's a little it's a little taller, but that's pretty much about it. and I'll definitely check this out. So let's stand these two suckers here. So yeah, it's definitely a little bit tolerant, but not a lot though. Thickness, let's see how thick it is. Yeah, it's definitely thicker. It feels really nice though. I'm gonna be honest with you. This actually feels like I held someone's iPhone, I think it was a 3GS. It feels like the 3GS, but a little more premium. It's not as slick on the back. Non-removable battery size, and the battery size, for those of you who want to know, it's a 2180 battery size. So that's 2180 milliampere hour battery life. So you could get pretty epic battery life with this. So the price of this device is $349 on ShopBlackberry. Kudo had a promotion for the actual cost of the device was $150, which is really good. I'll definitely put some links down below so you guys can go check those out as well. Also as well, if you did enjoy this video, please hit the like button. It really goes a long way. Thank you so much for watching. I'll see you guys in the next video. Bye.